You'll see everything is anything and everything is at your fingertip with the iPad which is there inside. So that's what we have done in our Vivanta group. And then for a little slower starter, we have done the gateway, and Ginger is the basics. Yes, sir.
Yeah, again, you have multiple Vivantas in a city.
Yes.
So that maybe are you not competing with each other?
No, not as such. We all work in Unisense because everybody's got their own zones of operation, and since the need is there, even today in Bangalore, the need for rooms is more than what the supply is. So that's why if you see, there are a lot of hotels which are still coming up. The Marriott is opening, the Four Seasons will be coming in, the Renaissance coming in. That's why there are so many different brands which are still coming in, because that need for more rooms is still there. That's it. Okay. Thank you very much.
Actually, the springboard session normally we want to have, which is from some other industry other than software industry, because we can learn so much from other industries. If you look at today's our context of craft using, which is the balancing act between the people dimension and the process dimension. In fact, the industries like healthcare or the hospital and hospitality industry, they juggle much more, I think probably, than software industry in terms of balancing act like this. That is the idea of sharing this kind of topic. So thanks to Valentin, it was actually very short notice because this was kind of an emergency situation, because the Columbia Asia chairman couldn't make it because of a emergency surgery. So thanks to Valentin for sharing your perspective on this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shu. Valentin, thank you so much. That was really wonderful. A lot of people got to know, and Madam already planned a holiday along with her company as well at Kuttira. Yeah, now you're clear, no ma'am? Okay. And you, sir? No competition. And yes, Valentin, a memento of respect for you. At a very short notice, you joined us and you delivered really good information for us, as we belong from different companies, I'm sure. Whatever you shared with us, it's really knowledgeable. I think none of other colleagues of our offices will be aware of what we got now. A small memento of respect for you on behalf of BSpin and also everybody gathered here from Mr. Prabhakar. Request Mr. Prabhakar to kindly honor a memento of respect to Mr. Valentin. Let's give a big round of applause to Mr. Prabhakar also, ladies and gentlemen. And this one little hilarious moment with you, maybe not hilarious, it could turn out to be a real good one. He was talking about pampering. We all are your customers. Next time, anytime we need any holiday package or something, we just got to get in touch with Valentin.
It's just not about pampering, it's about customizing. Today, the world has become so competitive that, gone are those days when we used to say that I will sell at 10,000 and nothing below that. But nowadays, we have to say that, yeah, we'll sell you for 10 and we'll give you other things in that included, like buy one and get one free.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Mr. Valentin. Anytime you know what you need to do for Taj. If you're booking something in Taj, Valentin, BSpin, he'll surely keep it in mind, and personal discounts and all with us. Thank you so much, Mr. Valentin. That was super fun. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this moment right here, and I'm sure you've gathered a lot of information. Since from morning, there are a lot of things which BSpin is doing. BSpin is not a profit organization. If you liked what BSpin has been doing from past 20 years, and this is the 6th conference, then I would call out, let's give out 3 cheers for BSpin. When I call out hip hip, you'll call out hooray. That hooray would deliver to the team who's working really hard to make BSpin really big. How loud we scream hooray, that good they feel and they broaden their chests and all that way. Okay? 3 cheers to BSpin and the members of them people. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Wonders. Okay, all right. This is all for you, team, who's been working really hard to give a real big leap for India in terms of software industry. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a small note of thanks which will be delivered to you by Mr. Prabhakar. Let's give a big round of applause to Mr. Prabhakar.
Really, before I go on to the word of thanks, I just thought of doing a quick summary of what has happened in the last 18 to 24 months, which I list out. I'll just take a second or two or anyway to kind of an approach to say that. We have conducted 2 conferences in the last 18 months. We have opened up 2 more branches of North and South chapters in Brisbane. If you're not aware, we have 4 chapters now. 1 in Central, which is revolving around Bangalore, Indiranagar area. 1 more we have in East, which is in the ITPL area. 1 more we have in South, predominantly around Electronic City and its surroundings. And the 3rd one, the North, we are having around Manyata Tech Park. 1 more good news, the next 3 months, we will be opening up 1 towards the Global Village Center. We will be naming it as East or something, West or something. So we will do that on us. Please look forward to meeting you all there. Number 1. And number 2 is that we have crossed around 17 planned training sessions, which is completed. That is the regular talks, we can call it. Around 4 to 5 workshops we have conducted. More workshops are on the way. And this is the last but not least is that the data benchmarking report, which you saw the 6th phase, is completed. The executive summary would have picked up your pieces. If you wanted to purchase it, it is around $100 only. You can reach out to us. The same way we completed today the practice benchmarking. To our understanding, that is the only practice benchmarking as of now to our understanding which has been rolled out. That is also will be up for sale in a short while from now. Then I thank you all for primarily because of you all and your motivations we are all here to do this conferences year over year. We should first thank you before I go on to others. We also thank our corporate members. So we have around 78. If anybody is interested in corporate membership, please reach out to us. We'll be more than glad to help you out. And then coming back to the conference sponsors, we have DNB. Can we have them on stage, please? Some representative. Mr. Vijay Kumar from DNB. Can we have yourself? Can we have our colleagues from KPMG? Can we have colleagues from Amity and QI? These gentlemen have made the even much more successful for us in terms of planning our activities and getting them on the stage, please. And then may I request my colleagues, EC members, Ashoka, at least you can stand up on wherever you are. Suma, Hari Prakash, Arun, Vishwa, they are always standing. And then we have Harish, Ravi, Sajan. Because of these backbones, this session has give them a big round of applause, please. Thanks to the event management team here, and thanks to each one and every one of you. Have a pleasant evening. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Just a small information. It's suppose you're looking out for any kind of information on the report or any kind of details, do get in touch with us call right there, what we have behind you. And I hope you enjoyed this beautiful conference. Thank you so much. Myself, MC Asif, I hope I kept you a little entertained. Signing off. Thank you so much. MC Asif signing off. Would love to be connected on Facebook. I'm with the name MC Space Asif. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Event brought to you by Scorpio Events. May I request you to give a big round of applause to Scorpio Events, who's worked really hard towards it. And I congratulate Beesman on having completed 20 years and look forward for a century.
If there's a mic, it would have been better.
No, hold on. That optics
next to that sales room there is one small room.
Okay.
రేపు ఈవినింగ్ వచ్చి క్లాస్ పేమెంట్
There it is beyond the boundaries I think the people were doing.
smaller room is there. There are 3 rooms. Vishwa, that room here. Thanks. Huh?
No, not that.
Used to be very casual with my laptop. After I came after where I go my laptop. I think this is a good place. See, here's what we can do. Put the thing here. Oh yeah, I think this is best.
No, keep it here.
Yeah,
This will stand.
perfect. Let me get this out. Wait.
No, it won't come in.
You go first. For me, doesn't. I don't need to comb my hair.
Sir, can you please move to on side? That B spin is being. Yes, sir.
2.0 as the next wave, and I think B-Spin has the right platform. We have a good collaboration with NASCOM, which is a kind of a top-down approach, and B-Spin is a community-based bottom-up approach. So we have a great sandwich approach. I think we can really leverage that, and B-Spin can really spearhead quality 2.0. That's what I would like to see for the future of B-Spin. Thank you.
Hi everyone. I'm really proud to be part of the 20th anniversary celebrations of B-Spin. It's been a long journey and it's been a great journey. Thinking about where we were to today, when I joined B-Spin there were around 4 or 5 members to where we are now, which is probably one of the largest movements in the IT industry in India, in Bangalore in India, other than probably NASCOM. If I see, as Vishu said, the IT industry itself has been through one S-curve and we are in the optimizing part of the S-curve. So where do we go from here? And where does the quality movement itself go from here? There are a couple of thoughts here that B-Spin or the spin movement in general need to think about. One is, so far, if you look at what we have done is we've consumed standards, processes, certifications, and have become good at it, become very good at it. But essentially that has meant consuming what somebody else, a leader, aka SEI or anyone else, has defined. At what point do we start leading? If we want to become leaders in software tomorrow, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, we cannot consume, we have to give. That giving might consist of creating new processes, that giving might consist of doing things differently, that giving might consist of breaking the S-curve completely, disrupting the S-curve. And those are some of the things that Spin needs to think about now. Today, for example, if you see how a process is created, either it is a process that has been handed down, or it has come via certification, or there's been a problem and that has been answered. All these are reactive to me. So what would be proactive? Proactive would be something about, like what Robert Camp said, taking a process out of a different industry and reinventing it for ourselves, completely changing the productivity of that specific process. Process could be trying out completely new things and inventing new things. Why I say some of that is important? They are some of, as I work in products, I see some of the new startups. Some of these have 4 or 5 people in the startups, and they already support maybe 10 million users, something that in a traditional IT industry would have required 200-300 people. 4 people supporting 10 million users. They use completely different processes. We need to think about some of these things and make these things happen if we want to lead. Leadership does not consist of taking alone. It also consists of creating and giving. And when you create and give, that's when others follow you and you become leaders. So the question for all of us here is, how do we become leaders in the software industry and the IT industry today? I wish Spin all the very best. Like someone said today, I look forward to Spin's century. And all the best, guys, and I hope we all succeed together. Thank you.